Hello everyone, I'm back and sorry about that absence, but man, I was fighting something fierce in my throat. A nasty cough, awfully sore throat, and an incredibly hoarse voice. It would have been practically impossible for me to record then. And I might still be a bit sick, so if I sound weird, that's probably why. But now that we are back, how about we take a look at some of the weirdest subreddits around? At number 7, we've got birds with arms. Yep, you heard that right. Birds with arms. Quite literally, just pictures of birds with human arms photoshopped onto them. And with posts like this and this, I honestly have no clue why this subreddit even exists, or any of the other subreddits on this list. But all I know is squawk, chirp, squawk, caw, 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 which is obviously the most important rule of the subreddit. And if you do decide to visit this subreddit, prepare for quality content like this. Cat, 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 cat. Yep, and number 6, we have cats standing up. Now, for those of you who are unaware of why I said cat so many times, let's take an adventure to r/cats standing up. Yep, no matter what you post, it automatically becomes the word cat. And if for some reason you somehow manage to get around this filter and do not post the word cat, expect to be swiftly banned by one of the mods, like cat, 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 or cat, or cat again. And again, the content of the subreddit is pretty obvious. Just like the other one, simply post a picture of a cat standing up. Like this. Or this. If you do decide to join this subreddit, don't forget the most important rule. Cat, 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 cat. And what's even better, this subreddit, it's been posting cats standing up for 4 years. Over 4 years. And look at all these upvotes it's getting. All the upvotes these posts get. Anyways, let's move on to the next weird subreddit that we have here. Aren't you just sick of those fucking trees? Always sucking at everything? Yep, because that's the theme of this next subreddit. And it is not to be confused with the other subreddit about trees sucking on things. Those fucking deviants. Like this forest, this is an example of a tree sucking at things. This forest, for example, sucks at tolerance. In this tree, for example, it just sucks at being happy. In this tree, oh, it just sucks at living. Can't even survive. Anyways, there isn't much else to talk about for this subreddit specifically, so let's move on to the next weird-ass subreddit that we have in store. That art, that beat of art you just saw, that's a post from a subreddit called Zundari Sharks. I shit you not, this whole subreddit is dedicated to pictures of Zundari Sharks. Yep. Yep. For those of you who don't know what the term Zundari means, it's Reebtra, I mean slang for someone, typically of the feminine variety, who starts off being completely cold towards you. Then after a while they start to warm up towards you. And after copious amounts of research, which means 5 minutes on Google, soon has a few possible meanings, such as behaving coldly or rudely. Maybe to turn someone away or act aloofly. While dairy can mean something along the lines of being love-struck. How this relates to a picture of a shark bouncing a hammer on his head, I just don't fucking know. But anyways, let's move on to another weird-ass subreddit that we have in store. Oh boy. We are really getting into the bizarre subreddits now. For number 3, we have both Uer and CSS Help. And since these two are pretty similar, I group them both into the number 3 spot. So let's start with CSS Help. When you first visit this subreddit, you are greeted by this beautiful sight, which slowly degrades into a mosh pit of insanity the more that you move your mouse around trying to figure out what the fuck kind of drugs you're on. And when CSS Help, it's pretty much impossible to do anything on it. Although, if you click in a few certain areas, it seems to take you to a few different user profiles, some of which have some interesting activity history. But anyways, let's check out Uir now. And it is similar site to when we visited CSS Help, because as you can see here, we are welcomed by this beautiful backdrop of a red earth, as well as a bunch of gibbers in the background, some of which relates to the amount of comments on the post. Yes, you can actually post to Uir unlike CSS Help. That is the key difference between these two subreddits. Although I don't know why the fuck you would want to post here, or what the hell you're even supposed to post about. But you can, and here we go. I noticed a scroll bar at the bottom. If you're curious of the exact image on the background, it's just a tiled picture of a red earth with a BBC One logo beneath it. Yeah, I don't even fucking know. Let's just move on to the next one. Alright, for number 2 we have My Little Pony Pyongyang. Yes, you heard that right. Kim Jong-un is a brony, apparently. Okay, but seriously, what is with all these weird or bad topic fields they cover? They always somehow manage to involve something related to My Little Pony. But I guess the concept of adults 30 plus years in age liking sentient talking ponies might be a little bit on the weird side. Just maybe. But anyways, expect content like this. And this. However, sadly it appears that this subreddit is dead. The last post appears to be from a year ago. I guess we can just move on to the weirdest subreddit now. However, one more thing before we go. Remember, apparently, friendship is very mandatory. Alright, and here we are with the top spot for weirdest subreddits. Fifth World Problems. This subreddit is just complete fucking nonsense, like, just a bunch of random shit that makes zero sense. Expect quality, and I mean quality, top tier quality content, like this. Let me quote it. For example, I am a demigod, but I wasn't satisfied with it. I told my god I want to be more. Now I'm demi more. What do? Or like this. I moved all my files from my C drive to my D drive, but now my computer's really sad all of a sudden. What's to be wrong with it? Also, these are pretty much the only rules. Use real words and sentences. Burn down your neighbor's house. No references to Reddit, memes, or pop culture. Burn down your neighbor's house again. Be original. Fucking burn down your neighbor's fucking house already. And he knows. He knows. He knows. He knows he didn't burn that fucking house down. Also, this little note right here. If your submission was caught in the spam filter, please message the moderators with a picture of Charlie Chaplin with his eyes removed. Also, apparently if you do not message this picture when asking for your message to be unblocked, you will be banned for a week. And I guess that does it for today's episode on Weird Ass Subreddit. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and again, sorry for that long ass absence. I'll try to be more active now, but anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video.